Welcome back to Everything Football Podcast, where everything we talk is football, and we're back, man. We're
That
recap recapping week 4 and gonna predict week 5. So
absolutely,
here we go.
dude. What a
Go
week!
ahead,
What a fucking
Ethan.
week! I want
Ethan, how you doing today? And get
to.
into what you need to say.
I'm good. I'm okay. I'm upset that we didn't win the game because I think we deserved that more than Green Bay because we were we're the underdogs. We were underdogs by like 7, bro. Like I thought this offense, this quarterback, George Pickens. Oh my god, bro! I am so impressed with this offense and everything that has to do with it. But man, one big stop in the second half changed the whole game. We took the lead in the fourth quarter, like in overtime, like 4 different times, and we couldn't win the fucking game. I mean, this defense is so shit. It is so terrible. It is. We were actually on pace to be the worst third down defense in NFL history. History. That is so incredibly terrible. And guess what? Even if we had Micah Parsons on the team, it wouldn't change anything. And that's not even a dig at Micah. Just this defense is just so bad, and the scheme is just not working. It's just the line. Oh my god, the linebackers are so bad.
Green Bay's defense don't look good at all
No,
either.
that's true. Green
You
Bay
guys
defense
kind of
is
exposed them.
oh my god, we lit them the fuck up. We did. We lit them up so badly.
Yeah,
Like
for everybody who overreacted at the beginning of the season, or like whatever the term is, overreact, I guess, to Green Bay and how good they looked against Detroit week 1, and all this defense is elite, and
oh,
after the Micah trade and all this shit. I mean, hey, maybe you guys aren't elite.
no,
I
I mean
mean,
you got just. And we didn't even have CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb is fucking out, bro. And we. Oh my
yeah, I mean, Green Bay's defense, it doesn't look as good as initially advertised, man. I mean,
And who they have? I think they're on bye. Right? They're on bye week this week, so they have some time to just rest up and figure it the fuck out because they got exposed.
yeah, they they literally had a second on the clock.
Dude, oh
One
my god,
second.
dude, that's so
I don't.
brainless. That was
I
so
just.
brain dead,
I
dude.
don't even know how they let it get to that point. What was going on in that overtime at the end there when they were literally like in the red zone getting ready to score, and then they just let the clock go all the way
They're just kind
down.
of like they
Why?
were just lollygagging down the field. They had 5 minutes at the beginning of that drive. They were just like, and then, dude,
And it looked like, yeah, they were about to put the game away, but like once they got in the red zone, it just felt like they were playing not to lose. Like
yeah,
they were just playing for the tie.
yeah, like and playing for the tie is okay if you're at like the 40 yard line with like 50 fucking a minute left. Bro, you're in the red zone with over a minute, I think it was, and they were just kind of they were just kind of like they were just taking forever. I was like, okay, and then
I didn't.
they did no huddle. I thought, okay, they're gonna spike it and kick. They take the
Yeah,
fucking snap and throw it to the end zone. I'm like, what are you doing?
yeah. I mean, you had, yeah. At that point, you let it get down all the way down to like 5 seconds, and then Jordan Love threw a little quick pass, and then into the end zone, and then yeah, you were 1 second away from losing
Bro,
Green Bay. Oh my God.
the clock operator. Come on, guys. I mean, I get it. You gotta be biased. You can't be biased. You go to jail, but take the risk. Give us that one clock. Like, dude, I saw Michael Irvin going crazy with the clock operator. You saw that? That was so
Yeah,
funny, dude.
that was nuts. But yeah, this week Cowboys get a lot more credit than I usually give them. They definitely do. I mean, Dak Prescott really did play his heart out in that game, and
Hmm.
I could tell that they wanted it
They did want it. The
more than
offense
Green
wanted it.
Bay. I thought coming in, oh, this was Dallas's funeral. I thought coming into this game, but Micah's name wasn't even heard
The whole
like the
game.
entire game. Like this dude just when his team needed him the most, this dude just came up small. Like we didn't hear his name once. I
Bro,
feel like.
Dak was fucking styling on him, dude. Every time Michael would get anywhere close, Dak got the ball out so quick that night. He, Mike, and that one tackle, that was a tackle. Not they gave him the stupid sack. That's bullshit. But of course, the NFL wants to be. it's a joke. It is an absolute joke. They gave him that sack. Micah, he had some pressures, but
Oh, and he had a sack? When?
remember in overtime when Micah made that tackle? Remember Dak was scrambling and then he got
Oh,
hit from
yeah, yeah.
behind.
Yeah.
He got back to the line of scrimmage, but they gave it a sack. They gave him a sack for that. It was so
Yes. Yeah, I remember.
stupid.
I
That
remember.
was
He
not
like
a sack.
he wrapped the legs or whatever, right?
Like that to me, that is the most sissy sack ever. That's not a sack. I knew they were gonna give it to him too, but whatever. Micah didn't do nothing. He had a couple pressures, but Dak didn't even blink and made nice throws. That throw to Jalen Tolbert in overtime, dude, that's gonna finish as a top 5 throw of the year.
Yeah, no,
That was insane.
that throw that's a little overglazed.
No, oh, here we go. That was a
that was a little it's a little
on the
overglazed.
run. On the run, he got hit.
On the run, not even looking, just throw it up. So happened to be Jalen Tolbert in the area.
Bro, he put it in the perfect spot. Tolbert came back for it.
He
Great
just
catch.
so happened to put it in the
Oh,
perfect spot.
here we go. That
I
is
mean, I already gave Dak credit and the guys credit for wanting the game, but that throw that's a prayer, dude. Like that's luck. That was
no
luck.
way.
It wasn't skill.
That was
That was
skill.
luck.
You know, on the run, getting hit. He was like, "Oh, Tolbert, come get it." Throws it up, around the money.
I thought it was going to be immediately picked, but there was no defender there.
I thought it was a throwaway. I was like, "Hey, that was a crazy play. That was nuts."
Yeah, I mean, listen, yeah, Micah Parsons didn't show up. I know we were all waiting for the Dak interception in overtime. It didn't happen, which is it's good to see that he didn't turn the ball over.
Nope,
So
he was
in the
fantastic.
big moment of the game, we were waiting for the pick, man.
I could tell. I knew he was locked in, bro. I knew he was locked in since the QB draw. I was like, dude, he put his shoulder down and was like, ugh. I was like, oh man, like, this man is here to play today. And then George Pickens. I mean, I loved him before, but I want him paid right now so I can get that jersey. Because like I have a rule, I don't get jerseys for 1 year players because then
Yeah,
it's a
I
waste of
mean it's a
money.
waste.
So
Yeah,
I need him signed because I want to buy a jersey. I want to buy a shiesty. I want to be all George Pickens fucking fitted out when we play. Like, bro, this I love him. I didn't think I was gonna love him this much, but then as soon as he got on the field in week 1, I'm like, oh my god, I love George Pickens. Like he's literally become my favorite player in the whole league. Like
that's funny.
I love him, dude.
That's real
I
funny.
love him
I
so
mean,
much. I feel bad for CeeDee Lamb because this always happens with me. This happened with Amari Cooper, who was there first, to be fair, but having with Brandon Cooks. I like Brandon Cooks more than CeeDee Lamb for the last 2 years, and now same thing with Pickens. I like Pickens more than CeeDee
I don't
Lamb.
know why you don't like CeeDee Lamb
No,
that much.
I love CeeDee Lamb, but for some reason, I don't know. It just I don't know. The wide receiver too makes me more. I don't know. I can't explain
Well,
it.
I liked Pickens too, but now he's wearing the jersey I can't root for. So I mean, I still respect the guy, but I can't cheer for you. You know what I mean?
I guess, yeah. Just like I like,
But
who do I like in the Eagles? That I can't. Uh. And I kind of like Devontae Smith. I respect Devontae Smith a lot. He always gets
who doesn't like
he
Devontae
gets
Smith?
fucking destroyed every week, and he gets right back up. So I respect that.
Yeah, I mean he's a great player. But yeah, I mean, anything else to take away from this game? I mean, Green Bay be better. I thought you guys were going to go in and beat the Cowboys' ass and end their season for good, but you guys didn't do that.
Nope.
And it looked like it was going that way in the beginning, but
Yeah, I was like, oh, here we go. And we blocked that fucking extra point. I was like, oh, here we go. And then we go get a touchdown. I'm like, wait a minute here. And then we got the turnover. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. And then
yeah,
it came back and forth shootout. I was like, all right, well, want to win, but
yeah.
this is fun.
But I don't know. Yeah, but the NFL, the Packers will, the Green not. Oh my God, Cowboys will Cowboys. The Cowboys will still never beat the Green Bay Packers. It's just never going to happen.
We
The
would have
NFL
beaten
doesn't
them.
allow
We
it.
would have beaten them if they fucking get rid of Ty. They get rid of stupid Ty. I'm gonna get into that now. No, hold on now. I mean, bro, what country is this? Are we in Europe right now? We don't tie in this country. We don't tie. We play till someone wins. Okay. The only American sports association that has ties, unless you count the MLS, which I don't. Nah, fuck the MLS. Like hockey, they have shootouts. You know, college football
Yeah.
overtime, NBA, a double, triple overtime, baseball extra innings. Like, bro, why do we tie? Come on.
Yeah, it was very disappointing. For all the fans watching that game. You know, all the NFL fans stayed up
Yep.
late to
An
watch just
instant
to watch
classic,
it.
by the way. That would be one of the greatest games of all time, and then now it's ruined
Very
because
good
they fucking
game. Yeah,
ties.
everybody got to enjoy a very good game. Everybody had work in the morning and school probably, but yeah,
You know, and they get
but yeah,
fucked.
you stayed up for a tie, so yeah, it kind of sucks. Can't lie, but
Unreal.
yeah, I mean,
I mean, this is going to happen a lot now because with the new overtime rules guaranteeing both teams with a possession and only having a 10-minute quarter, this is it almost happened back in week 2 with the Cowboys. We're Brandon Aubrey away from being 0-2-2. Like, you know how ridiculous that sounds? Like, and it's going to happen a lot because when you have both teams, you go get a touchdown, and then you go another team gets a touchdown. Now it's tied, and then there's like a minute left to go in the game. So this is going to happen a lot. Like this, like, and the NFL they have to realize that either add the 5 minutes back, make it a 15-minute period, or do double overtime. Because I am not sitting through fucking ties, bro. It's
yeah, ties are
I
very annoying and pretty backbreaking. Yeah, but helps the Eagles. I
yeah,
mean, neither of these teams won, and
no,
now, now each of these teams' records there's no extra W in the win column now. Now it's just another extra column
so
that,
dumb,
that says tie.
so
So
dumb.
that can fuck the Cowboys or the Packers with playoff seeding and whatever if the Cowboys even get there. Green Bay is expected to get there, but yeah,
What a joke.
the Eagles sit pretty.
They do
biggest
sit pretty. That being
They're the
said,
biggest winners out
let's
of this
let's talk about the
situation.
Eagles game. Let's talk about the Eagles game. It got dicey there for a minute.
It got dicey for a minute. Definitely did. We came out guns blazing, looking real good.
Oh yeah,
Creative
yeah. I see.
pitches
I
to
see those.
Goddard.
I see those on
Those
red
were
zone. Those look good.
some nice
They
plays.
were cool.
Very. I was like, yo, Kevin Patullo came to play
Yeah, he's
today.
in his bag right now, and then out of nowhere, it's just like, wait a minute, I forgot. At halftime, he just forgets.
Yeah, and then halftime comes, and it's the opposite of what we saw in the Rams game. Played like shit in the first half, came back in the second half and won it. This game, you dominated the first half. The second half, you come out playing conservative again, running inside zones and all this other bullshit. And sure enough, you let the Bucks back into a game. And I'm sure there was like a couple blown coverages with a little bit of luck. That's not going to happen every week. But so obviously that got the Bucks back into the game as well. But
Yeah, from what I've seen, like, I think for like all 4 games for the Eagles this year, it's been the tale of 2 halves. Week 1, first half, offense looks great, goes away. Second half, dead. Week 2 against the Chiefs, they were keep in mind, they were losing at halftime in that game. Second half, they come out, they have a couple nice drives, big turnover, they win the game. Against the Rams, first half, they look dead in the water, about get blown out. They come back and win out of nowhere. And then now this week, the same thing. First half, guns blazing, and then second half, do you remember how to play? That seems like the only issue for this team. Like that seemed like the only big glaring issue. You just gotta put together 4 quarters of good baseball. I think it'll be completely fine. But I think baseball. I was meant to say football. Fucking
yeah,
MLB
football.
playoffs going on right now. Okay,
It's all
sorry.
right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if this is like the Eagles think they're like better than everybody, so they don't care. I don't know. It's like they come out and coast or
They
whatever,
do.
but I don't know.
That's what it seems like.
Stop playing conservative, dude. Like,
Let your nuts hang. Make some plays.
yeah, like then all these narratives will probably go away with Jalen Hurts and shit.
Yeah. It's
But
getting bad over there with one, as you call
yeah,
it.
it doesn't matter. Like it's like Jalen can play. We saw him get us back into the Rams game and ultimately win it. We see him make the throws whenever he needs to make the throws. He's handcuffed with the offense, man. They handcuff him. That's what I think. They he you see he comes out and he says like, "Yo, like it's after the Rams game, and with that interview, he says, "Well, I don't want to play conservative. Like we got to stop playing conservative and stop playing not to lose. Like we got." And then the next week, come out against the Bucks, look great, and then you start playing conservative again. What's going on? Like,
Look, Denver got a good defense this week, man. You gotta make sure they
yeah,
come to
you
play.
can't play around with them. I mean, Denver, not a very high-powered offense, but yeah, elite defense. So I won't mess around.
I mean,
Don't
you know what?
don't
This
overlook.
actually, I think this segues in because I think with PS2 and AJ Brown all game, this is a perfect opportunity for another AJ Brown's slow game that can then
Yeah,
lead into more
probably.
rumors. You know,
That's just, I mean, but still, like, yeah, like that's just how PS2 rolls, though. PS2 is just that good. Like, he
yeah,
shuts down everybody.
he does. He does. We'll see how he does against. They play the Cowboys soon, a couple weeks after. So we'll see him on Lamb and pick. We'll see how that goes. That'd be fun. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens with the Eagles passing offense against defense like the Broncos. I think that'd be huge for one the narratives and two the confidence. I think if you can go light them up, then
Yeah,
look even more
right.
scary than you do right now. Straight up. So
Like last year after the Pittsburgh game,
I remember
everything,
that. Yep, that was a disaster. Oh my god, I remember that game.
everybody was like, well, we can't throw. Oh, fuck you.
All
And then
right.
Jalen comes back on the set. He's like, what do you want?
I remember.
Is that what you want?
I
I can't
remember.
remember what he actually
I
said,
think it was
but
like, is that what y'all wanted to see?
yeah.
Shit. I was like, oh, this guy. I hate this guy.
But here's my overall theory. My overall theory is that it looks like there's two different people play calling for the Eagles in one half and
Yeah,
to
it
another
does seem
half.
like that. It feels like that. It seems like one half Kellen Moore's still there, and the second half it's someone else.
But my theory goes with like maybe it's Patullo trying to be aggressive, but it's Nick Sirianni again, play calling, taking over the offense. Listen, this dude is not a play calling coach. Like, stay away from the playbook. Let your coordinators coordinate. Like Vic, like Vic Fangio doesn't let Sirianni touch his playbook. I know he doesn't.
I can imagine. Oh yeah, I can
That is
imagine.
Fangio's defense,
Yep.
his playbook. The OC, like, dude, like, stop being afraid of Sirianni, bro. Like, don't. If this is even what's going on, I don't know, but it just seems like Nick might be involved with the play calling, and he likes he likes to be Mr. Conservative with his play calling for whatever reason, and it just never works out with him with him play calling. So just stay away from the playbook. Just let your coordinator coordinate.
I'm sure if it gets worse, I'm sure that the reports will come out and to confirm or deny that theory.
Yeah, I
Because
mean, we should have this question answered by the bye week. I feel like something's going to come out, and this question will be answered whether there's two different play callers or just one.
I don't
So
see why Nick Sirianni. I feel like he's doing what he needs to do. I don't see why he needs to get involved with that. I
right,
think it makes no sense. I
I
don't.
don't think it makes sense either. He doesn't need the play call. He's a great motivator coach, great Mister Speak
He's a
leader,
culture guy. He's a culture guy.
culture guy. Yeah,
And
and
he
sometimes
makes decisions. Obviously, look, I get how you want to be involved in decision making when it comes to calling plays, but when it comes to actually, like, hey, do this, do this, do this, do this, I care. Obviously, when it comes to like certain fourth down plays and stuff, I'm sure you're fine. If you want to be involved in that as a head coach, that's okay. But I would just be careful. Just let the coordinator do his thing. Let him get a season. He's the first time play caller. You gotta let him do his thing. You can't just
right,
overmanage
right,
him. You gotta be careful. Let him do his. Let him make his own mistakes. He'll be fine.
right. Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what I think too. So hopefully something comes out. But other than that, it's, I mean, like, people like to hate. Like, dude, this. You'd think this team's 0-4.
You would think, yeah, that's what it feels
This
like.
team's 4-0, and we're playing like shit. So that says a lot. And we've. I hate to break it to the league, but this was like probably the hardest part of our schedule. It's only really gets kind of easier. Then there's another like toward like Thanksgiving. It gets a little like with there's a stretch with like I think Green Bay, Chicago, and all the NFC North teams with
Yeah.
Detroit as well. But We can handle that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this beginning part, I feel like was the hardest part of the schedule with a lot of must-win games in it early. So you come out 4-0.
That's
A lot of
that's good.
people, a lot of people, during the off season, they probably would have said that we wouldn't make it out of there 4-0 in the beginning, but we did. So
You know, I'm sure the
that's
whole
really all
the
I have to
city. I'm
say
sure
about
the
this.
city didn't even think to be 4-0. Like, I didn't think
Right?
they. I thought they were good, like 2-2. I was like, oh,
Really?
I thought. Well, I thought the Chiefs would have played a lot better than they did. I was disappointed in that. I thought the Rams maybe would have got them, or the Bucks. One of those games they would have lost. Rams or
Well,
Bucks.
out of these three beginning games, I would have been cool like dropping the Chiefs game because
It's the
they're not.
AFC. Who cares? Yeah.
Yeah, who cares?
I mean, you
The
had to
tie.
assume they would have played better. They played awful. They did not. They looked terrible in that game. The Chiefs did. So
Yeah.
they look better at least now. I mean, we'll see how they play against the Jaguars this week, which we'll all be together for.
Yep. 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 So
God. So
yeah,
we'll
I
see.
mean, that's really all I have to say about the Eagles. Just play better. That's it. You're 4-0, but play better. That's
Play
it.
this. Is it time? Do we transition on
I think it's
to the
time.
greatest segment known to man? Where I don't want to talk about. I'm now losing, but we'll go into that more.
Yeah.
Let's cut away.
All right.
It's that
Well,
time.
welcome to the prediction
The
show.
prediction show.
Definitely didn't just talk about baseball before we started filming again. In between
I
cuts.
definitely do not have Robert Suarez on my iPad while I'm recording. Strike one. Anyway, I'm now losing, guys. I was winning for the first 4 weeks. I'm now losing. I'm down 26-23. That's not great. It's not great. But guess what? I'm gonna have a bounce back week. Trust me. Let's go.
Yeah, here we go. Week 5. I'm in the lead, and I crushed it with my upset of the week last week with
Oh
the
my
with the
god! I'm so
Giants
mad
over
about
the
that. Oh,
Chargers.
I'm so fucking mad about that. Oh my god.
At what cost, though? Because Malik tore his ACL right in half and
Yep.
fucked me in like 3 different fantasy leagues. So
Yeah, it's not great for Malik Neighbors, but he seems to be doing okay. I mean, hanging out with young boy. So
yeah, listening to loud music in cars and shit. Yeah, he seems like he's all right. So
yeah, it'll be. That's a shame though for Malik Neighbors.
sucks, man.
Hey, nice
Hardly
catch by
wants to be there.
Fernando. He got out. He got out. He got out of the eighth inning. That
Oh,
actually
nice.
that's locked in. All right,
Yeah, stay slide.
Rams Niners Thursday night football. Brock Purdy, Jawan Jennings, Pearsall all out. So take that into account.
Rams right away.
Yeah,
Rams.
exactly. Rams easy. No, not locked though, but Rams.
Yeah. London game. Waking up early again.
Yes, sir. Here we go.
Minnesota Vikings versus Dylan Gabriel and the Cleveland Browns.
First career start
time for
in
it was time
London.
for a swap.
It was,
Definitely.
yeah. Joe
Cool
Flacco,
bit.
I mean, he's just not gonna do much for you. But Dylan
Um,
Gabriel being thrown into the fire against Brian Flores is gonna probably torture this poor kid.
yeah, and against Carson Wentz again, right? No JJ McCarthy.
I think Gabriel will probably be back next week. Yikes, man. Come on.
Listen, both receivers had big games last week for the Vikings. Still, like Wentz was somehow able to get them the ball, even though it felt like Wentz was taking a sack every other play. Still, somehow got these guys the ball.
CJ Wentz, baby.
But I'm gonna trust Wentz again this week, and I'm gonna take Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go with the Vikings as well. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, dude. These European, I feel bad for the Europeans, man. We're trying to show them our football, and we're giving them this slop. Vikings, Browns, Wentz versus Dylan Gabriel. Come on,
Yeah, I don't
yikes!
understand. They don't send like real good teams over
Never, fucking never.
to the yeah, but whatever. Um, Next game, the early slate
The early late.
on Sunday, we have Houston Texans and Baltimore Ravens, who are probably going to be without Lamar Jackson and
Cooper, Robert
half their
Rush,
defense again. Yep.
Cooper Rush, baby. I mean, this is a tough game to call. I mean,
Listen, hey, I'm honestly gonna take Houston here. Honestly, I'm gonna take the Houston
yeah,
Texans, and because I don't really trust what's happening over in Baltimore right now. They had them picked over the Chiefs last week.
yeah. So
Obviously,
did
didn't
I.
happen. Both did. So
Yep. I think we're both gonna go Houston this week too. Cooper Rush. I mean, thank you for your services over here in Dallas, but you're not Ravens offense, but you're gonna lose some support. Unfortunately, give me the Texans.
Interesting. Very, very good. Interesting here. Now, next game, Miami Dolphins versus Carolina Panthers.
Some shit
This is
fest here.
this is
Jesus.
very very tough game to predict here. Tyreek Hill on Monday Night Football just
Oh
snapped
my
his.
god,
I
it was
can't even
so
believe that
bad.
happened. I was like switching between games and I missed it. And then in our little group chat, I saw what happened. I was like, "What?" I literally just was not even.
I remember watching the replay and I couldn't see what the issue was. I was like, what? And then I saw it. I was like, wow. I mean, bad, man. Oh my god, it was horrible. That was such a terrible injury. He's probably done for his career, right?
Yeah, I mean, surgery seemed to go went successfully, but I mean, at what cost? Like that was a very gruesome injury, and
Oh, I felt
we
terrible.
know Tyreek was talking about retiring early anyway. Does he just hang it up now?
I would assume, right? He has a lot of kids, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So
We'll see what happens. I mean, his whole game is speed. So if your speed can't return the way it was, I don't see why you should go back and play.
right. I mean, he got his Super Bowl ring. Um, yeah, he got a Super Bowl ring, and got his yards.
Yeah,
Looked great.
that's
So
some
had a
great
great
years.
career,
Yeah,
and yeah, I mean, dude, it's more to life than football.
yeah,
He's a very wealthy man as well. Meant to
yeah.
say. So yeah, but that's beside the point here. I'm gonna take the Dolphins anyway.
Hmm. We could be in a situation to where we could have like 6 straight games being the same thing. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going Miami as well. I want to pick Miami, but I can't. I don't want to pick the same, but I want to pick the same because I don't want to fuck myself. Because I want to be different. I'm doing Miami as well. Because what the fuck? And
All right,
it's gonna happen again here. Watch. Look at this game.
here we go. This game. Um, Vegas for almost said Oakland. Vegas Raiders versus the Indianapolis Colts.
Ay ay ay.
Oh man,
I know you ain't picking the fucking Raiders after that week 2 menagerie.
yeah, man, I can't pick the Raiders, but I don't like any of these other upsets on here. So
Ooh,
give
not gonna happen
me
again.
Ashton Genty and Geno Smith to beat the Colts
Upset of
as
the
the
week out of
upset of the
nowhere.
week. Stunned. Upset of the week. The Raiders. I don't know why.
Wow.
I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, but I guess I'm gonna do it.
Bro gets one lead and starts letting his nuts hang. Oh my god, I'm gonna go Indianapolis, but what the fuck? That is hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if they get the run game going again, I feel like Indianapolis might have a long day. So we'll see.
Alright.
I could be completely wrong though.
I mean,
So
I picked Tennessee over the Texans last week, so anything could happen. Oh,
yeah.
that's terrible. That's so funny. Oh
So
my god.
Raiders upset of the week. Lock it in.
Alright.
Next game, New Orleans Saints and New York Giants. This is another
Just
not
shit
so fun
fest. I mean,
game.
Jesus Christ. Thank God the Cowboys are playing at 1 o'clock, so I don't have to watch Red Zone. I want all this slop. Like, this is some bad games.
Yeah.
Jesus. The
Um,
Saints. Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart. I bet on Jackson Dart last week, so I guess I'm gonna do it again for my upset of the week. Last week was the Giants, but this week I'm just gonna take the Giants to win again. Why not?
I think the Saints showed some fight last week. Give me New Orleans in this one. Kellen Moore gets his first win. It has to happen at some point, mate, right?
Has to
This is
happen at
their
some
best
point.
chance so far this year
Yeah,
to get their first win, so I'll go with the Saints.
yeah, definitely could happen. All right, here we go. Dallas Cowboys going to MetLife to play New York Jets.
Hopefully, we all
Um,
come out of this game healthy because this fucking stadium is a joke. But we'll see,
yep.
man. We'll see. I feel good about this game though. I think Jets are very bad. They're 0-4. Like
Yeah,
our offense is gonna give them fits. I would assume. You never
seems like it.
know what could possibly happen on the road. We're favorites, so you want to pick first? You want me to go?
I I don't know. I think think Justin Fields is gonna wreak havoc. I think Brees Hall's gonna get going. I think Garrett Wilson's gonna wreak havoc. I'm gonna take the Jets here.
Okay, that's.
I mean, it could have been upset of the week, but it's not really an
Yeah,
upset.
I mean, 0-4 versus 1-2-1.
It's not really upset of the week.
Well,
But
I'm gonna be a normal person, and I'm gonna go with the Dallas Football Cowboys to beat the Jets. I mean, come on now. Dak Prescott and George Pickens are gonna go ham.
yeah, I'm gonna take the Jets here. I think they get this going. It's a W for sure. I
Oh
think.
God, I feel like if we lose to the Jets, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Moving on, Philadelphia Eagles in
Mhm.
Philly taking on the Denver Broncos. Straightforward. I'm taking the Eagles here. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, just play better, like I said earlier. That's it.
Hey, I mean, Vic Fangio revenge game. He coached the Broncos, and it was not very successful. I'm gonna take the Eagles as well.
There you go.
Thank you.
He decided not to pick against us this week.
No, not again. Well,
Bless.
just kidding.
Bless.
Definitely again, but not right now. Is that a walk
Sneezing on
off?
set here. Nice.
Sneezing on set, watching baseball, and picking games. Let's go.
All right, here we go. This shit now. Tennessee Titans and the
My God.
Cardinals.
Can we get a good game this week?
Tennessee has no life. I'm
No,
taking
they
the
don't.
Cardinals.
So am I. I'm taking Arizona as well. Tennessee sucks.
Tampa Bay
Oh,
Buccaneers.
finally. Here we go.
Yeah, this
Good
is this
football
game.
game.
This game could be a shootout. Is this a
They,
4 o'clock game? 4:30 game?
I think, yeah, I would assume. Because Seattle, I think Seattle's at home, and they're on the West Coast, so it's probably 4
Well, I'm
o'clock.
hoping this one's on television. So, um, Tampa Bay Bucks, Seattle Seahawks. This should be a shootout
It's
here.
going to be fun.
I hate Tampa Bay, so I'm gonna take Seattle Seahawks here.
I love Tampa Bay, so I'm taking Tampa.
Just gonna be biased here. I don't
Yep.
like Tampa. They're good, but I don't like Tampa. So we're not gonna pick them. We're gonna take Seattle here. Um, Detroit Lions versus Cincinnati Bengals.
Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Cincinnati has a shot here. They look so bad against anybody without Joe Burrow. It just they're not a good team without Joe Burrow, and it's sad. And their defense hasn't gotten any better from last year. So that's why this is my lock of the week.
Ooh, interesting.
Detroit Lions are gonna they're gonna wreak havoc this week. I don't know why we keep saying wreak havoc.
For the first time in the prediction show history, we're gonna have the same lock of the week. I'm also gonna go Lions lock of the week.
I mean, this was really the only
It's
obvious
the
lock.
only one. It's the only one either of us can go with. So I'm taking Lions lock of the week as well. So we can both lose two here if the Bengals win this game.
There's just not many good games this week.
No,
I'm sorry.
It's not a fun week at all.
Even Eagles in Denver, like Denver's such a boring. Denver doesn't interest me. I mean, they're
That
just
game
a gritty.
that has 13-10 written all over it. That fucking game.
It really does. Like if the Eagles come out and play conservative again, yeah, it does. It really does. But moving on, the Washington Commanders and L.A. Chargers. Daniels is supposed to play.
Okay, so that should be a fun game then, I guess. So 4 o'clock
He
window,
was
a little bit better.
he was fully practiced today.
Oh,
So
sorry, yeah, he'll be out there.
he was supposed to play. So with that being said, I think this is the beginning of the Chargers' downward spiral. I'm going to take Washington here with Jaden Daniels coming back in there at the helm.
Guess what? I completely agree. This is definitely. I mean, you lose to the Giants last week. It can get bad fast. I think Daniels can run because Jackson Dart was low key running all over him, and now Jaden Daniels is much more athletic and much more swifter and has a better arm. I think it can get really bad for the Chargers. They lose this game. I think they're going to. I'm going Washington as well.
Good pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, good pick. Never pick the Chargers again because they screwed you last week.
They did. They really did. We would be tied right now if it wasn't for them. So thank you.
Oh my God! Sunday Night Football: New England Patriots versus Buffalo Bills. That's not very interesting either for a primetime game. I get the division rivals, but it doesn't interest me. Really doesn't. Does it interest you?
It does.
It does.
You want to know
Take it
why?
away.
You want
Take
to
it
know
away.
why? Because
Take it away.
I'm going upset of the week. Give me Drake May, who's been pretty solid this year, to go into Buffalo and beat the Buffalo Bills. We're both going with ridiculous upsets this week. Give me the fucking Patriots. Why not let it fly? Buffalo's gonna lose. They're gonna lose at some point. Why not now? Give me the Patriots.
Yeah, you're right. This could this could definitely be a trap game. Now I'm kind of interested to watch it. So
So yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep my eyes on. At first, when I first saw it, when I watched the Cowboys game, they're like, "Oh, next week." I was just like, but then looking at the schedule this week, I'm like, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe I can get a fucking upset of the week, and that's what I'm doing. Give
maybe
me
not.
upset of the week.
You haven't had an upset a week
No,
locked yet, right?
I would have if fucking there was no ties,
Yeah.
but not
So
yet.
we're 2-0 right now.
Yeah, you got two upsets of the week, so that's the main difference right now in the whole fucking competition here.
Kind of impressive. And now Monday night, we're ending it off with
Wait, you pick? Did you pick? You didn't pick.
oh my god, I forgot to pick. I'm gonna yeah. Oh my god, I forgot to pick here. Buffalo Bills. I'm
Buffalo,
taking.
hey Buffalo. All right, all right.
I'm gonna take Buffalo. Um, now Monday night. Sorry, forgot to pick. We got too in depth with the conversation.
Yeah.
Monday Night Football. Kansas City Chiefs against Jacksonville Jaguars. And I'm gonna go ahead and just take Kansas City in that one.
You know it's gonna be a fun day. We're gonna be hanging out with Nah.
But nah.
So it's gonna be interesting. I'm hoping for a fun game. I think we're gonna get one. I think the Chiefs will win. But I'm hoping for some fun reactions and some fun moments in this game. Hopefully, don't get screwed over by the Jaguars being bad. Which they're not bad. They're 3-1. So
Yeah,
let's
me
put a fun
too.
game.
I'm
Give me Chiefs though and a fun one. Let's go.
hoping for a fun game as well because these past few Monday night games have not been very fun to watch.
Yeah. Besides that Lions game was pretty good.
Yeah, the
Lions
Lions
Ravens.
Ravens, but other than that,
Nothing
but
special. Nothing special.
Raider,
Especially this fucking week. And then of course your favorite game ever, the Raiders game. The
Raiders and Chargers, man, that was the worst game ever.
that was a yeah.
Probably the worst. That was the worst NFL game ever, probably.
No, the worst game ever was Thursday Night Football. Fucking Broncos and Colts. No, it was 12-9. No touchdowns. Matt Ryan versus Russell Wilson in a washed fest. That was the funniest game ever.
That was what? That was a couple years ago,
I
right?
think that was what 2022.
Yeah, that was
Game,
bad.
that was
I,
oh
I
my
do
god.
I do think I remember that one.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, I remember watching that game from start to finish. And I remember it was going into overtime, and the fans were leaving the fucking stadium. It was in Denver, and the fans got up and left. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah,
And then Kirk Herbstreit was like, oh my god, they're leaving. It was so funny. Oh my god.
Yeah, that nobody wants to watch that. That was terrible. That
Yeah,
was
that
terrible.
was a
And a
shit
wash
show.
fest.
A wash fest. Oh, no, and then I remember that same year when the Broncos beat the Niners. That was Sunday Night Football. They beat the Niners 11-10.
Man, that's like a freaking baseball score.
Yeah, it was the Rockies versus San Francisco Giants, dude. Oh my god. Bad.
Terrible. Anyways, I'm gonna get you guys out of here.
Wrap this up. No more rambling about bad football games.
Yeah, no more rambling about bad football games. Hopefully the Birds come through again with another W, move to 5-0.
Let's
Hopefully
go
you're
2-2, 2-2-1, baby.
hope that Cowboys, keep stinking up the joint.
No. Hopefully our players' legs are intact after this fucking game. Please, I swear to God, if anyone gets hurt, I'll be so upset.
And
So stay healthy,
watch out
boys.
watch out for the MetLife monster.
Yep.
And like, comment, subscribe, follow us on the socials. We'll see you back here for the next week's predictions and all that other fun stuff. So
And
don't really know where I was.
maybe a reaction video. We'll see.
We'll see.
No
Maybe a
guarantees. No guarantees from us.
Yep.
So
we'll see.
all
So
right.
yeah, I don't know where I was going with that outro, but
See you guys
peace
later.
out, fellas.
Fun.
We'll see you later.